Very good morning,
Sir,
sir.
Satish sir, good morning. Sir,
Sir,
Vadivel
good
and everybody.
morning. How are you,
Sir, how are
sir?
you?
Warm good morning,
Good,
sir.
good, sir.
Okay, nice,
How,
sir, nice,
how are
sir.
you, sir?
Oh, very, very, very nice, sir. Welcome to our campus. Very, very good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Pleasure is
Welcome,
mine.
sir.
Okay, sir.
Shall we start, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. A warm good morning to one and all. Today is the final day of the orientation program, and today we have two eminent personalities with us. One is our Professor Satish Shah, Associate Professor from Nehru Institute of Information Technology and Management, and another eminent personality is Professor R. Singaravadivelu, Head of the Department, BSc and BBA Department, Nehru College of Aeronautics and Applied Sciences. Sadish sir will handle the first session for you, and followed by the second section will be handed over by our HOD sir, Professor R. Singaravadivelu sir. And I hope in through all these 7 days, each and every day you got some input and a new lesson learned for your life and your career. Every speaker is having a different perspectives and their own style of motivating the students, and you have learned a lot of career oriented aspects related with success, creativity, motivation, and all other more than thing how to mold yourself to be a good human being. That is what they taught you all these 7 days. Okay, so today is the final day, and I hope Professor Sadish sir is also here, and he will take you with this section with new thoughts and being. I will read his profile. Dr. M. Sathis Kumar, Associate Professor, Department of Management Studies, Nehru Institute of Information Technology and Management, Coimbatore. Totally 20 years of experience, comprising 8 years of industrial experience and 12 years of teaching experience. Received his PhD in Management in 2019 from Bharatiyar University. About 10 international journal papers published and 10 international and national conferences he has presented his papers, around 12 workshops and faculty development programs attended by him, outbound trainer, and acted as a resource person for various colleges in Tamil Nadu, and passionate towards research, training, and personality development. Hearty welcome, sir. The floor is
Thank you,
yours,
sir.
sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Sani sir for giving this wonderful opportunity, and the entire team. I just tell me your my gratitude. And very good morning, sir, Singar Vedivel sir, for being here.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir. And most beautiful and smart students who have joined in a good institution and taking up this MBA Airline and Airport Management. Very good morning to you all. Very good morning to you all.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
sir.
sir.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, that
Good
sounds
morning,
great.
sir.
That, very good morning. And that sounds great. And hope today is the last day of your orientation program. And not wasting time, let us get into the today's presentation. Before getting into the PPT presentation, let me ask you one thing, and everybody have to interact in this, right? Whom do you like most? In your life, you have come across several people, let it be a celebrity or whomever you want to say, whom you like most?
Parents, sir.
Parents.
My father, sir. My father, sir.
Yeah, most of them are parents, right? Okay, if is it so, why parents? What makes you that you like them most?
So they
Is there any
sacrificing
reason?
everything for us, sir.
Sacrificing. Then any other answers?
They are creating a more opportunity for me, sir.
Okay, they are creating more opportunity. And have you ever taken as a role model of your parents?
Yes, sir.
On what basis?
Hard
Which you
work.
like most so that you take a role model of them?
Hard work, sir.
Hard work. Any other answers?
They are giving a how to live a life, sir.
How to
Example
live?
of.
Okay. So that means you like that personality because of some reasons, right?
Yes, sir.
Then it will influence us to follow their footsteps so that we can also grow like them, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Why I ask this question is we are getting into the beautiful topic called personality. Okay. And the topic is personality in you. Because personality is something very a normal concept, but it reveals so many things to you. And in order to get into the life and to be successful, you need to have a good personality. Okay, let us move on to the PPT presentation so that we will all understand what is personality and how it inspires and what is the purpose of building that personality, and so that you can lead your life very successfully. Right? Shall we get into the presentation?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. So the topic that we are going to discuss is personality in you, right? And first thing, okay, that comes to your mind when I say personality, what comes to your mind?
Our attitude and character, sir.
Attitude and character. Very good. Then any other answers? What comes to your mind immediately when you say personality?
Body language and dressings.
Body language. Yeah, very good. You mean to say that external or internal?
Both, sir.
Both. See, can you say that when you say personality, it is about the external appearance or internal appearance?
Internal appearance.
Internal. It is both external and internal, but the mostly it will be an internal personality where it shows yourself. It's not only about your external attire, but external attire is very important. But when you only have that internal qualities, that will show you. Okay, so your face is index of mind. Likewise, the personality which you show outside is because of the inside. Okay, and here you will be always we are with the competitions. Let it be a business or let it be an individual. Tomorrow when you are completing your degree, you will be a competitors among your friends. Now you are friends, and when you are in the verge of completing your degree, you will be a competitors there. If a company wants you to be recruited, you have to stand alone. So that stand alone will how what qualities will make you to stand alone is your personality, right? And when you see this picture, what comes to your mind? Yes, friends. What is this? Hello?
Sir, we are having this slide personality in you, sir. It
Oh,
didn't
still
change.
it is not moving in.
Okay, it is a duck. Just
1 second. Is it moving now?
yes, sir. Personality in this slide.
Now?
Personality slide that one is.
It's not moving in. And now what you can see?
A duck.
Yeah.
Sir,
What comes to your mind? It looks happy, or
create a gap.
what kind of, yeah? Yes?
Sir, it looks dumb.
It's look dumped. Then it seems like, it is floating happily,
No, sir.
or it's like a calm, cool, likewise. But actually what happens is, can you see the next slide?
No, sir.
No. Now it's okay? I think with this way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now you can see this picture where, see, when you see the surface of the duck, it will be like a calm and cool. But what happens under the water? It has its own way of taking the pressure of being cool on the top. So an individual, okay, their personality will be maybe cool and calm and so confident, and that is because of internal pressure that they take in. Okay, how they are internally materializing themselves and improving themselves, or putting pressure, or somebody said hard work, whatever you do, that will give you the positive questions of your external work. And basically personality is something which is it's a pattern, we call it as. Okay, how do we think and feel and behave? See, basically when you think positive things, always the things will be in positive side, and when you have a negative thinking, you will have a negative opinion, or your face will look like negative personality. Always when you see whatever, that is why we usually people call it as always be positive, confident enough, so that you can show to others that you are so confident and people will like you most. Okay, so that comes in from your personality, right? Then how do you feel? Okay, we have senses. We get information from all five senses, and how do we feel, whether we are happily even coming to the college, or maybe going for a gathering, or any kind of situations that you encounter, you have to feel very happy. Okay, that means your face will be very happy, and you will be with a smiling face. So that kind of feeling comes only when you have a good personality inside. Okay, and as well as behaving, how do you behave with others? Because even in interviews, what happens, they will be judging you whether you are a good personality or not, based on good people to be joined in their company is based upon your behavior. How do you behave? So these three component is very important in personality pattern, where how do you think, and how do you feel, and how do you behave, right?
Yes, sir.
Next, pleasing personality has a marketable value. Okay, because even if you are going for a marketing job, they will see they will buy your product not because how you pitch your product. It's about your personality, how do you look and how you impress the customers, so that they will buy your products. Normally, people used to say that your communication towards the product will be only of 10 or 15 percentage of your communication time. Otherwise, the 85 percentage you will be just impressing yourself with other topics that you discuss, and how you bring the wavelength of customer and you. So that is what happens when you're getting into the marketing line. So how you have to look very pleasing personality, so that your marketable, your value will increase. And basic understanding of concept of personality is that it comes from Latin word persona, which means mask. Okay. Normally, what happens when we how do we show ourselves to the society? And here, how do you impress? How do you impress others? Because impressing is something which, whatever the situation it may be, social situations or interview kind of things, or wherever you are, you always, have to get impressed by others. That is what our feeling will say, or our thinking will say. Okay. So how do you look like, when it comes to external, is that trimmed haircut and, clean shave, warm smile, and you have to feel more confidence when you talk to people, and a formal dress. A formal dress in sense, if it is an casual meeting, you need not have a formal dress, but the decent dress is very much required, and a firm handshake is very important, and that will show you the confidence level. And finally, the correct body posture, how you look like. Okay, these are all the things externally where you can groom up so that you can impress others. But this is not only the thing. We are talking about the personality, which is internally how to be developed, right? But this is also very important. Can you see the next slide? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Which one?
Impress.
Yeah. First impression is the last impression. See, a person will be judged within a span of 1 or 2 minutes. Even in an interview situation, I'll tell you whether you have the quality or whatever you discuss and communicate and impress the people. It is about the first impression that will be a lasting impressions. And if you're not great in that is first impression, you will be losing the opportunity of the impressions. Okay, so that is why even when we will be more confident when we are going for a particular like marriage functions. Why we are so confident when you are going for a marriage functions? Can anyone tell? The marriage functions, we will be so confident. Why? Is it because of the marriage?
Dressing our favorite dress, sir.
Yeah, we will be dress our favorite dress. We will buy a new dress. So when always when you wear new dresses and favorite dress, we will be so confident. Okay, your confident level increases without your knowledge. Okay, so that will give you more smiling, and even black skin will become a glowing skin. So that kind of impression you will look, so that you can impress the people very well. And one question that you can ask that, sir, whether we need to impress others, is that anybody have that questions? Why do we impress others? Yes. Impress kandipa venuma. Do you have the question in you?
Yes, sir.
Everybody impressed. Everybody wants to be impressed. Why? Because any kind of situation, we want to become a number one. Okay, our competitive edge always says that you have to become an ahead of others. Whatever the positive and negative we have, that is indifferent. But always, in a gathering, if you go, you want to look, ahead of others. That is why, always we try to impress others, and that is very important also. And now, next question is, what kind of personality you are. You have to understand, clearly that, that is what the introspection that you have to do. And there are various personality out there, and let us see those personalities. One is positive or negative. Okay, positive personality is something which, when people are more positive, they will be more honest, and they will be, they are ready to take up the responsibilities which is given to them. And when it comes to negative personality, they are the dishonest person, and they are the laziness. They always, when you give some work, there will be laziness. And now tell me, if you are getting into an interview, whether people will acquire you because of positive or negative personality. And if you are the owner of the company, whether you will accept the positive or negative personality.
Positive, sir.
Of course. That is why, okay, because people need honest people is required, and they have to take more responsibility. That is why people are now focusing towards positive people. Then next comes to your bold or submissive. See, bold means, you have to try to ask questions. Bold people always ask questions to get informations. They always, they won't be very submissive in character. Okay, and whatever they want, they are most assertive people. To whatever they want, they will get it. And when you see the submissive character of people, they always don't ask questions. Even if it comes to your, till your, you want to ask something, but it won't come out of your mouth. Why? Because they have a submissive character where they will hide themselves. And here, people will be required only the bold kind of people in order to, those personality always be ahead of others. Okay. And next one is giving or demanding. It's some, always you have to give rather, expecting from others, and only then you can impress yourself in the society, right? Instead of demanding. And maybe in the social connections, always you have, people will be liking the friendly kind of approach. The moment you can see, okay, in your gatherings of your friends or some social interactions, there are people who are will be very friendly within a minute, and there are people who don't, interact with people. They will always be in a group, but they won't come out with their friendliness. So always friendly approach will liked by others. This all I'm telling that you how you have to impress, right? And next one is hardworking or easygoing. Always people, now there is a confusion whether we have to go with hard working or smart working. Smart working is necessary, but without hard work, smart work alone will not work out. Okay, so here hard working personality will be more impressed than the easygoing. Easygoing means, whatever comes, we will face the situation and we will solve the situation. It is not going to happen like that. Unless you put your hard work, you cannot, achieve any success or whatever your vision it may be. So these are all the kinds of personality, and you have to check whether these kind of personality you have or not. If you say that you make it as a positive, and if you're taking a positive side, again you have to put on, so that you a good personality. Next one is, what kind of personality are you? Okay, there are different kind of personality, as I told already, undesirable personality, desirable personality, and mixed personality. What do you mean? What is the difference between undesirable and desirable? Any idea?
No, sir.
No. See, always, there are different kind of people. Based on the characteristics, we divide people into different personalities, right? See, when it comes to desirable personality, they are like, they are moral, and they are more confident in nature, and they are hardworking in nature, and they are more respectful, and they are very so much of optimistic will be there, and they are more in creativity. These are all the desirable of personality. Okay, there are people in this category. And when it comes to undesirable personality, they are like, low emotional intelligence, and they are inflexible. Okay, they are not towards flexibleness, and they are so impatient, and they lack empathy, and also they are very much of a closed minded persons. And these kind of people are there. Okay, these are all we talking about what is happening in the world, right? So undesirable personalities are there. And what is the mixed kind of personality is that it is like they are unstable. Okay, unstable, and they are more inflexible, and suddenly they will get angry. You would have experienced that. Sometimes though, no, they will be very happy with you, and suddenly they will get angry because of some kind of happenings in their mind, or something is going inside them, so suddenly they will get angry. Have you seen such kind of personalities?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is better to be an even undesirable personality than the mixed personality. Why? Because you cannot judge those people at what time he will be happier, and what time he will get angry. So this kind of personality is very dangerous when you're interacting with them. So it is not only that, with their that is voluntary actions, something, involuntary reaction will be there because of their internal mind system. They would have experienced bad experience they would have had in their past, and because of that, always they are carrying that bad experience till their future, so that they are not able to cope up with the situations. Immediately they will be busting out. So this kind of personality is also there. So you have to understand what kind of personality are you, whether we are a desirable one, whether we are undesirable one, or whether we are in a mixed kind of personality. Okay, this you will know only when you introspect yourself. You need to understand ourselves, right? And when it comes to personality development, how to develop your personality is based on certain things. One is identifying and understanding oneself, right? You see, most of the time we will be judging others, but we don't understand ourselves. That means we are not introspecting ourselves, that what exactly we are, whether we are a cool person, whether we are an angered person, or whether we are so confident, or whether we are not confident. We do not know ourselves. That is why your meditation, your yoga, everything has come into place. Why? Because we want to get inside ourselves. Then we have to understand what we are really, right? Next is developing a positive attitude. See, there are people, you would have experienced a positive attitude. People, even in a problematic questions, they will be very confident, or they will put a positive attitude towards that, and they will find the solutions. And there are people where they are a negative attitude people. They see everything as a negative, where even if it is a positive thing, they will see in a negative angle. So that is a dangerous situations where, because your personality will depends upon others. Why? Because when you are connecting with the positive attitude people, you also will become a positive. When you are connected with the negative attitude people, you will become a negative. That is the vibration which works out. Okay, so you have to always develop a positive attitude for any kind of situation. And next one is understanding and achieving the success. Ultimately, we have a goal, we have a vision, we know we have to be a competitive advantage, so that in order to do that, in order to reach to the top position, you need to understand and try to achieve the things, and you have to see to that whether we are on track towards our vision or not. Okay, and finally, you have to develop the time management. That is very important, because as we know, time always will be running, and you have to see to that how do we manage the time accordingly, how fruitful we are, how productive we are, so that such kind of people only people will like. For example, if you are asking your friends to come to a particular place by 10 o'clock, if he comes by 10:30, half an hour you will be waiting for him, and you will be frustrated because your time is wasted. Okay, and just imagine that when you are reaching there, other friend is coming on time, you'll be very happy. So time management is very important, and see to that you are managing this time. It has to become an habit. Okay, and even if you are not managing your time properly, make it as an habit so that you can impress others with your that kind of personality development you can do. I'm on leave. Okay, if you say that I'm on leave, how do you feel? How do you feel? Yes. Yeah, are you there? You'll be more happy. Yes, yes. So when you say I'm on leave, you will be more happy. Okay, because our state of mind says that when Friday evening comes, yes, Saturday and Sunday is holiday, so I'll be very happy. On Friday, everybody will be happy, and when it comes to Sunday night, you'll be very like, oh, tomorrow is working, and your face will become very dull. So this is a kind of attitude we have developed ourselves, and if you just change the pattern of thinking that even the working hours are a kind of a leave kind of thing. Leave kind of thing means you can enjoy being in the organization or in the working systems. Okay, if you think that even in the working days you will be very happy mood. Okay, what comes to your mind when you see this picture? Yes,
The sign is not changed, sir.
not changed. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. What comes to your mind?
This is our society, sir.
Yes,
This is our society, sir.
this is our society. Any other answers?
Sir, when we try to change something, but the people are not helping us, sir.
Okay. Any other inputs? Any other thing?
So it denotes the person was very stressful, sir.
Okay, is stressful. Then any other things is coming to your mind?
So maybe lacking of any other requirements may struck him at that point.
Stuck in that point. And can you tell me what is the meaning of stagnation?
It's like separated, right, sir?
Separated. Any other answers? The meaning of stagnation. Stuck. What happens in a stagnated water? What is the impact of stagnated water?
It's harmful, sir.
Why it is harmful?
There'll be algal formation.
Yeah, there are so many bacteria will form. Okay, that water will be it will be a polluted, and that is why you see water always have to be flow in a stream. Only then you can see the clearness of that water. Likewise, stagnation in life is that you stay in one place. You are not improving on yourself. Whatever you learned, you will be just keeping with you, and you are not moving ahead. So that what happens is that in society, if you are stagnated, you will be left behind. Other people will catch the train and they will move on. Whereas when we have a stagnated kind of thing, we will be remain in that same place. It is very, very dangerous. If you don't update yourself, you will be stagnated. Even in IT companies, it is not that once you complete your BE or BSc computer science, you just get into the IT line and you can earn more. It's not like that. In IT, so much of changes is happening. Okay, every now and then the updation is happening. Unless you updated yourself, you cannot get into the or you cannot work in a consistent manner. Likewise, nowadays so many changes is happening in our in and around the world, where if you are very stagnant, you cannot improve on yourself. So you will be alone when you are stagnated. So see to that you are updating yourself and getting into the next level, right? And next one is my people will take care. What does it mean?
So it's like depending on others, like teammates or friends, like that, sir. Actually, we have to work in that situation, but okay, sir.
Yeah. Then any other? When you use this word, my people will take care, that means what comes to your mind?
Coordination.
So the loud one.
Coordination. Loud one. Okay, then?
Teamwork.
See, everything is okay, but when you say my people will take care, that means you are creating a friendly environment. You are having more confidence on your team. Okay, because nowadays that selfishness always will be there in a working organization. But when you are using this word, my people will take care, that means you are creating a family kind of structure where you are giving a responsibility for them to take care of the task. So when you use this kind of words, always it will impress you, so that you will put more than what you want to, exactly what is your kind of productivity. Okay, you will put extra mileage to the work, so that the success will come very quick, right? And now let us see certain tips how to develop ourselves, or how to really develop our personality, right? You have to be very confident. When your confidence increases, automatically your personality development also will increases. But can you tell me why our confidence level goes down?
Pardon, sir?
Why our confidence level goes down?
Sir, because of our performance and people around us, sometimes as you said, like selfish people are like in a working organization. On the time, something will happen, sir, because of the people. So on that time, sometimes our confidence level will be down, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay, very good. Then, how many of you have a stage fear?
Once had, sir.
Once had. And most of us, even a good speaker, very good speaker, will have that fear of stage. And to get a confident, you have to see to that. Normally, why we are weakness is in that confident is that what other people will think, what other people will perceive ourselves. Okay, how do people will give kind of feedbacks. These all kind of unreal thinking will go inside us, and it will bring down our confidence. Okay, because when you are getting into the presentation, you know that what you are presenting, you are very confident that what you are presenting. But when you see the crowd, automatically our confidence level goes down, because we are having an unnecessary thinking that whether people will accept us or not. Okay, that is a bad feeling. If you that just eradicate it, okay, you just think that all 50 people or 100 people are sitting as a dump, so that you will get more confident, and whatever you prepare, you can just speak to them. You can present with very confident. Don't bother about others. Whatever comes to your mind, if it is really good things, you just move ahead and do it. Automatically that confidence will increase. And this is very important. Be yourself. Always, in order to impress others, we will be we along with the people, and we will say whatever they say, we will say yes. It's not like that. You will be an ultimately different kind of persons when you believe in yourself. It is not only the believe in yourself, you have to be yourself. We have certain values. You should not give up your values to anyone. Even if you want to make a friendship, that is, everything is there, but you have to be yourself. Whatever your thinking is there, you have to come out with that. Don't try to impress people and waste your time. People will get impressed when you are being yourself. Okay, that is the way you can improve the personality. And next one, as I told already, check your attire. How do you look externally? Okay, you have to see to that. Whenever you are ready to go to college or to the organization, stand before the mirror. You see that you enjoy yourself, that you say that you are very beautiful or you are very smart, and you check your attire very well, and you just go to the organization or a working system or college. You will be very confident enough. And next one is work on your body language. Body language, it's a very big ocean wherein you cannot explain it within a short span of time. But see to that your body language will always attract others. That confident level should come when you are using the way you sit, way you stand, way you handshake to others, and because most of the communication happens, the maximum part will be your body language, and minimum part will be your actual spoken language, right? Be courteous, because here when we speak to the people, we always we have to use such kind of words like thank you, I'm sorry if you made some mistake. And when you're going to his place, to the other's room, you have to ask excuse me. Or if you want to speak in a group, you have to say excuse me and speak. And whenever you're greeting people, you should say you're welcome. Likewise, you have to use those words which attracts more others, and they will be more confident, right? That will impress them. And always you have to be a good listener. Normally we will have this kind of problem, okay? The others will talk to us and we will be in the other world. It's not like that. You have to be a good listener so that you can give a feedback to them, or you can respond to them according to the language they speak. And be a little fun. Okay, ஒரே மாதிரி இருக்கக்கூடாது, ஒரு போர் அடிக்கிற மாதிரி எல்லாம் இருக்கக்கூடாது. You have to be a fun kind of people so that other people will like you, right? Fun means I'm talking about all the positive sense. Okay, you should not make fun of others, but you should make the environment happy. Okay, develop new interest. That chain, that stagnation, you should not be that stagnated person. You have to always create a new interest so that you will be growing yourself. ஒன்று படிச்சு முடிச்சிட்டோம்னா அடுத்து இது போகும். So next what is new, that we have to search and we have to learn. And always you have to meet new people. New people will give a new experience, new exposure. Okay, that is why always people will be more confident when they are moving into different kind of locations. They always they will go to different part of countries or different part of places to enjoy. Okay, so what happens is, without your knowledge, your the confident level will increase. New things you will know, new people you will meet. Even when you're traveling in train, you will be meeting a new people, strangers, so that you can interact with them and you can know certain things, and cultural differences, that you can know what culture is happening in different parts of the world. You can know. You have to be very lively persons, so that you can increase your personality development. And here you have to know yourself. That's very important, because as I already told, introspect yourself, know yourself, and that is the beginning of all wisdom. Unless you know, we will be having our own thinking, and whether it is true or not, we may not be knowing it. That is why even if you don't know yourself, you have to have some kind of mentor kind of things, so that even big people will have a mentor systems. Okay, even Sachin Tendulkar had a mentor of Sunil Gavaskar. So it is not that how success you are, but still knowing yourself, you need certain mentors, so that they will tell you what you are. And you also have to introspect yourself. And this is very important. You have to answer the following questions. Okay, you don't tell me, you just think inside you, right? You appear smart, you help others, you are honest, you are materially contented, you are mentally at peace. Now, yes or no? Now you tell me yes or no. All the questions, whether we need to say yes or no. That means you tell on your own. Do you appear smart?
Yes, sir.
Yes. You help others?
Definitely, yes, sir.
You are honest?
Yes, sir.
You are materially contented?
Yes, sir.
You are mentally at peace?
Yes, sir.
If you say no, you change that to yes. Okay, you always should be a smart one. No, you always should help others. Excuse me. And you are always should be honest. And when it comes to materialistic world, you need to understand that, and then you have to be very mentally peace, right? So try convert all no's into yeses, and that's the way to go forward. there are basically barriers to successful personality. Why we are not good personality? Because of certain reasons. Okay, those are like physical incapacitation. That means physically challenged. That is why we are not we are not a good personality people, right? Then intellectual hindrance. There will be an IQ hindrance will be there, like cognitive functioning. Then psychological imbalances. They would have in life they would have entered into some shocking kind of things, or they would have panicked based on some certain kind of things, right? These people, they cannot improve their personality development. This will be a barrier for development. And next one is material deprivation, poverty. Poverty is the major factor which affects your personality development. So see to that, the state of economic or economic conditions will make you down. And self-rejection. This is out of all these five, self-rejection. That means curses himself. When you're cursing yourself that I am not good, நீ உருப்படவே மாட்டப்பா அப்படின்னு நம்ம கண்ணாடி பார்த்து நம்மளே சொல்லுவோம். So this kind of self-rejection is very dangerous in our life, where it will stop you not to improve your personality, right? See to that whether the other things are there or not, that can be eradicated, but self-rejection is there, you cannot develop. Okay, in order to develop, what you have to do, you have to self-love yourself. You have to love yourself so that you can come out of those barriers, right? So you have to educate people on disorders, you have to motivate yourself, and you have to change the environment in order to come out of the barriers, so that you will become a successful personality, right? And one more important thing which I want to tell you is that we will have this looking glass self. It is actually a theory. How we realistic, how we self-appraise ourselves. See, in a society we are living, okay, and we always see to that how my mom and dad see me. We will be thinking ourselves that what others thinks on you, right? How my mom and dad see me, how my girlfriend see me, and how my older brother see me, and how my ex-girlfriend sees me. So you will have a picture that what others will think on you. That is what the looking glass self. It is actually a theory. What it says is, it is an individual in a social situation imagines how they appear to others. Okay, how people will judge you. You will be thinking on their shoes, and how the individual develops feelings about and responses to the perceived judgment kind of things. Okay, and these are all the things which happens. Even you can just introspect yourself. You will understand you would have undergone these kind of situations. What others thinks, right? So you have to be in order to become a good personality, you have to have a self-discipline. And can you tell me any difference between your actual behavior and acting behavior? Actual behavior and acting behavior.
We have to tell us, sir, about us.
You have to tell what is the difference between actual behavior and acting behavior.
Actual is what I am, sir.
Okay.
Acting is somewhat being different to others.
You are changing your actual behavior will be an acting behavior.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
See,
sir.
have you ever spoke to the mirror? நம்ம கண்ணாடிக்கு முன்னாடி நின்னு நம்ம ஏதாவது பேசியிருக்கோமா?
Sir, sometimes, sir.
Sometimes, most of the time we do that, right?
Yes, sir.
It is nothing wrong, because when you are speaking to the mirror, சரி நம்ம நிறைய ஷேட்டெல்லாம் பண்ணுவோம். ஓகே, ஹேவ் யூ எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் தட்?
எஸ் சார்.
அது வந்து ஆக்சுவல் பிஹேவியர்.
எஸ் சார்.
நம்மளுக்குள்ள இருக்கிற விஷயத்தை we are just in front of mirror we are doing it.
Yes,
but
sir.
the same thing you cannot do it in the society or to others.
Yes sir.
Okay, why I'm telling this is, see normally we let it be that you are yourself, but still
Okay.
when you are interacting with the external persons, we are a little bit of acting behavior we will bring up.
Yes sir.
But actually the acting behavior should not be more. You have to reduce that acting behavior, because that will not give a confidence or you will be fooling yourself.
Exactly sir.
So see to that whatever you are, you have to come out with it, right?
Yes sir.
So that is what the self discipline is all about.
Okay sir.
ஏன்னா நம்மள வந்து இன்னொருத்தர் வந்து டிசிப்ளின் இருக்கா இல்லையான்னு கேட்பாங்க, பட் நம்மளையே கேட்கறது இல்லை.
Okay sir.
That is one. So I'll just make you through what are the things which is needed to be a successful person. You have to be hard work, you have to respect for others, and you have to be a willingness to learn, and contentment. This is very important. See, we always we have to be happy with what you have. You should not நம்மளுக்கு இல்லையே அப்படின்னு சொல்லி நம்ம நினைக்கக்கூடாது. We have to be happy with what you have and who you are and where you are. If you are following this system, you will always be happy. Okay, you will always be successful. You should not compare with others. Okay, அவங்களுக்கு நம்ம பணம் இருந்திருந்தால் நம்ம என்னவோ ஆயிருக்கலாம், நம்மளுக்கு அது ஒரு டாக்டரா இருந்தா நம்ம இன்னும் நம்மளா சம்பாதிச்சிருக்கலாம். It's not like that. Whatever you are, you accept the same thing, and from there you develop yourself. Don't compare with others, right? Dressing well, and see to that your stress, how you are tolerating your stress. And stress is again it's a bigger ocean to understand, but see to that you always keep the stress in your hand. And few slides are there, I'll just complete it. How do you go about establishing rapport? Okay, because we have to build the rapport to others. For that, you need to have a self-confidence, and you must understand the people, and you must be very enthusiastic, and you must make eye contact when you're showing your eye contact. That will give your space to others to talk to you. They also will be confident, and you also will be more confident. And you must be interested in them so that you can interact with the other people. And this is another already we have discussed, which is communication is a series of experience of hearing, seeing, smell, taste, touch. Okay, through this human get informations. Okay, and why we are discussing here is that, see, everybody will get information through these 5 senses, but how we used to take it. Okay, how we are processing the information which comes to our mind, and how you are responding towards these kind of situations. That will vary from people to people, but if you are most confident person, you can respond effectively for any kind of information comes to you, right? And there are common jargons like barriers, like jargons you have to avoid, jargon kind of things. And perception, that is again it's a very important thing, because how do we perceive things? Okay, which is in the world everything is same. Okay, your stimulus is the same. How do you respond? It depends upon how you take it, how you perceive the things. Okay. And hearing problems, another barrier, right? And unfamiliar accent. You should always use a proper accent to people. And there is always a cultural differences, and that should not be a barrier for our development. And always you should not be a judgment kind of person. Analyze the things and come up with your own views. And always you should not be a closed minded. You have to be a open minded person, right? So this is very important. See to that when you're open-minded, more information that you can gather and more things you can come out with. Okay. So these are all the things, and with one information, I will conclude the session. See, even with the help of your blood type, they say about your personality. You know that. உங்களோட blood type வச்சு the personality can be described. Do you know that?
No, sir.
I'll just tell you so that you will be understanding it. See, if a person with a O positive or O group, they'll be like, they are very, very much sociable. They'll be more open-minded. They are, intuitive kind of person. Okay. And normally they'll be a good, excellent communicators, and that socialization will be more. Okay. In O group blood. That kind of personality you can experience in O group, right? And if person who have A group, they are more creative people, they are very responsible, they are very intelligent, and they always show the persistence to work. Okay, they are normally like, they are relaxed and they are more confident and they enjoy their environment. Okay, this kind of personality you can have with A group. And those who are having a B group blood, they are like, unbelievably will be creative, and they are kind of a fun kind of personality, and they'll be more passionate towards the things, and they always be very energetic. Okay. And and a little bit, they want to know you better. So that kind of attitude they will be having. And
Sir, I'm AB negative, sir.
AB, okay. AB
AB
is
negative.
like negative. Okay, negative positive is not a matter. Okay.
Okay, sir.
General group for AB, I will tell you.
Okay.
AB, they are a rational kind of person. Okay, rational kind of. You know what is the meaning of rational? Rational என்ன தெரியுமா? Yes.
பகுத்தறிவு, sir.
It is not பகுத்தறிவு இல்ல. Ration means, you will treat people equally.
Okay, sir.
ரேஷன் கடை ரேஷன் கடையில் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க? They will be the price will be equal to the everybody.
They all are common, yes.
Everybody are considered as equal, right?
Equal. Yes, sir.
So rational behavior you will have, and a bit of controlling you have, and you will be very strong person. Always, you don't depend on others. And actually you are an adaptable, and that you are more critical in nature. So these kind of personality you can find with your blood groups. And in a summarizing, O means they are optimistic. A blood group, they are well organized. B group, they are selfish. Selfish means I'm not talking about negative sense. In a positive sense only I'm telling you. AB is an eccentric in character. So these are all the personality which is inbuilt personality. But when it comes to built on your own thing, that it is not that it is already in the blood. It is not like that. You can improve your personality development, and you can succeed in your life. So this is all about today's presentation, and if you have any questions, you can ask right now. Yes. I hope you enjoyed the session.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Any
sir.
questions? Any questions you have? Mutswami sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, thank you.
I
Thank
think
for the
my
opportunity.
students have well understood your theme,
Thank you,
the
sir.
personality in you,
Yes, sir.
and therefore they don't want to ask question. Or there is other possibility they have not understood anything, so
Okay.
they are not able to ask question. So we will take the positive side.
Sure,
So
sir.
they are well understood, 100%.
Thank you, sir.
So therefore, sir, thank you very much for accepting our invitation. Actually, I joined midway in your session after completing my class,
Okay, no
first hour
problem.
class.
No
So
problem, sir.
I joined late, but it was very interesting. You have given some ideas how to develop their personality
Yes, sir.
and improve their image
Yes, sir.
in society.
Yes,
So
sir.
thank you, sir, very much. Very kind of you.
Thank you for
Thank
the
you, sir.
opportunity given to me, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. We'll look for another opportunity, sir.
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thank you,
Professor
sir.
Satish, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Welcome, sir.
Okay.
Okay, students, you can go for break. Then you can join the next session by 11:30.
Thank you,
It's
sir.
11:15. You can come by 11:30. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, Professor Satish sir, the session was very good, very nice, sir. Thank you.
Mhm.